Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Coding Simplified again. And now we are going to start the series on Protractor. So we will be going through each aspect of Protractor. In a layman language, Protractor is basically a end-to-end testing tool for web applications. Right. So what does that mean? It means like when your web application is so big that you cannot test manually each and everything, right? So for that we write the automation so that it can figure out that exactly all things are in place, right? So for that we say it end-to-end testing of web applications. Okay, so we have understood that what it does, right? So before going into deep, we should analyze that what all automation tool we have right now. Okay, so like you might have heard about the Selenium, then WebDriver, then WebDriverJS. So we'll go through about each of them, that what is all about, and then we'll go through the Protractor. So let's go into some history. So it was in 2004 that Selenium introduced. So Selenium was basically a software testing framework, so which automates the browsers. So basically which had the support of almost all major browsers, right? And it was introduced as Selenium 1.0, right? So basically it can do all the things what you do in manual testing of web applications, right? And later with some modification it was termed as Selenium remote control. So where there was a server written in Java, so that accept the command from the browser via HTTP call, right? So will suppose if we click there or anything do there, it will go through the server and then it will do some operations, right? So Selenium remote control was the server based. So it was overall supported by the Ruby, Python, Java and all the major languages, right? So after Selenium 1, Selenium 2 was introduced in 2009, which is also known as the WebDriver. So it was the successor of Selenium RC. So basically in Selenium 1, where it was necessary of Selenium server, in Selenium WebDriver there is no necessity of having a special server, right? So instead what it does, it just start the browser instance and control it. So what WebDriver does, for each language, it does the language binding with the browser, right? So let's say if it has the Java, so it will do Java binding with the browser, right? If it has the JavaScript, then it will do according to that. So different language with different languages, it does the language bindings, right? And it uses the JSON wire protocol for various language binding to communicate with the browser control. A WebDriver has a number of bindings for various languages like Ruby, Python, Java, and similarly for JavaScript it also has a language binding, so that is known as the WebDriverJS, right? So in a simple language, WebDriverJS is a wrapper over the JSON wire protocol exposing the high level functions. So WebDriver.js has two different types of bindings. First it has the Selenium driver and second it has the WebDriver.js, and both are based on Node.js module. So I think you have Node.js understanding. So if you don't have, then this is just for the brief introduction with Node.js. So it's basically a server-side platform built on the Google Chrome's JavaScript engine. So it is asynchronous and event driven. So it means that it doesn't wait for one call to finish. It just move on different call, and when one call finishes, then automatically it gives us the notification, right? And it is very fast because it is based on the Google Chrome's JavaScript engine, V8 engine, and it is single threaded but highly scalable, right? And this is single threaded, that's why it uses a concept of event looping, and it doesn't do any buffering. Okay, so this was about the WebDriverJS. So now we have the bindings available for JavaScript, and now we'll see about the Jasmine. So this is basically a development framework, right, which will be used for coding purpose, right? Now let's see about the Protractor, so which is a library by the Angular team, and basically it's a wrapper on the WebDriverJS and Jasmine. Right, so that is the reason we studied about the Selenium, then WebDriver, then WebDriverJS, then again WebDriverJS is based on the Node module, Node.js, and that is the region protector is asynchronous. And then we studied about the Jasmine, which is a development framework to develop. Right, so it is basically an end-to-end test framework for AngularJS applications. Like as of now, there are so many applications which are based on AngularJS, which are directive based, like ng model, right, which are ng based. So Protractor handle all those automations, right? So it runs test against your application like a real browser. So whatever you do manual testing, that can be handled by using Protractor, right? So it's a built on top of the WebDriverJS, which uses the native event. So event means basically whatever you can do, like you are clicking on the menu or you are clicking on the button. So this was about the Protractor, that what is the history, why we are using this, what we will achieve using this. Okay, and in the next tutorial we'll start the development using it, right? So thanks for watching the tutorial, and please see the more tutorial on it. Thanks.